chooses and selected somebody who we thought would do the best job for what the people of the city of Bristol wanted based on the extensive number of hearings that we held. The public has never been shut out of this process.
So when we had the public hearings, members of the public came forward and they said, we want to increase the density in the downtown and we want to have transit and we want to build around that and make that the focus of our economic development. Or
I guess, I mean, where my big disconnect is, there's no transit in the plan that's in front of us. You keep raising the issue of transit. There's no transit that's in this plan that this board has voted on or that this board has any control over whatsoever.
It's part of Renaissance's concept plan.
It's not part of the plan that this board has voted on. We have a plan that contains 2 buildings, and we've recommended going forward with a Building B, which is a mixed-use residential commercial building. There's no transit, there's no parking garage, there's no busway, there's no train, there's nothing. We're talking about a single mixed-use commercial residential building.
So we're not doing the concept plan.
We're not saying that. That's not before us at this time.
Well, you have a master developer that needs public money to get, they want the land for free, they want the
land is not free in accordance with the terms of our contract. There is
okay, maybe I'm being presumptuous.
Base price for the land.
Okay, that's good.
Minimum price has been set for the land in the contract.
Okay, I'll hold off the rest of my questions then until I know a little bit more. Thank you.
Okay. Next item on the agenda. Is there anyone else who wants to speak?
Yeah. Can I ask, what is the minimum price for the land?
It's
$2.1 million.
I was going to say, it's slightly north of $2 million. It's the minimum price in the contract.
Less than we paid to begin with.
That is true.
Look, I've got to say that I've gone around Bristol. I see no one that I've talked to that thinks the density of 1,000 apartments downtown is a good idea. Not one person. Look, and if you know my family with Southeast Bristol Business Parking, look, I know a Flim-Flam when I see it. I said that before a city council meeting. I wish this thing would have went on the referendum and everybody voted. You say you have public hearings. Look who's here. Nobody. Who has time to come out at 6 o'clock at night when they get out of work at 5 o'clock? Only a select few people who come here at this hour. I don't know. To me, I would look at what Renaissance has done in the past. I don't see nothing. All I've seen is watercolors. I mean, I would talk to the people in Nashua, New Hampshire. I would talk to them in Glen Clove. I'd find out, I'd call those folks. Have you? Has anybody called them? Have you?
Hempstead.
Have you? Have you? I get no answer. And that's a problem.
Have I personally called people in New Hampshire? No. Are there people in the city that have called New Hampshire? I believe there are, yes.
And what's the response been? Who's called them?
That project, as far as I know, is still ongoing.
Well, who's called them? That's our right to know.
Not from us. We don't know who called and who didn't.
Well, she said she knows that people called, and you're
No,
telling...
I said I believe that people have
She
called.
didn't say that.
I just got to say, I don't like the process here. I just through experience.
Next item on the agenda.
Okay.